Good evening, everyone. It is currently 2:18 AM on Saturday the 19th of October 2013. My name is Freeze, and I'm here to bring you something a little different. So it's XCOM Enemy Unknown, but that's not the only thing that's unknown today. I have been toying with the idea of doing something a little different, like I said, in a single-player campaign. Mainly what I wanted to try was a 6 sniper sort of thing. It was something I've been playing with in my head over the last week or so, where after I bought the game. I currently played through the game most of the way, once on normal. I've never played any of the XCOM games before. I do know of them. The XCOM games have always looked like fun. Unfortunately they were a bit before my time. But Enemy Unknown came out a couple of years ago, and well, I finally managed to pick it up when it was cheap. So far it's been fun. A lot of fun. Being able to create my own squads, customize them as I would like. It's been a real treat, actually. I'm kind of disappointed that I missed out on the original XCOM games. I suppose I could go back and play them, but I'm also a bit of a sucker for eye candy, and this game is ridiculously pretty. So I'll be playing with a few of these advanced gameplay options. Not damage roulette. I found damage roulette, while it says that the weapons have a much wider range of damage, it seems it's either really low or incredibly high. So there'd be times where you'd hit for 1 damage, 3 shots in a row, or your next 3 shots would be 25 damage criticals. It doesn't seem to be as random as it likes to portray here. It's very one end of the scale or the other. There's nothing in between very often. So that won't be playing with. The other 3, New Economy, Not Created Equally, and Hidden Potential, I'll be playing with though. It does make the game a little bit more interesting. It also gives you something to base what you want your characters to do and how they, your squad members to do and how they, I suppose, how they work throughout the game. It makes them unique as opposed to what I believe. I've never actually played without that option on, but from what I understand, without Hidden Potential on and Not Created Equally, all rookies start with the same stats and progress at the same rate, depending on what class they get put with. So that's all set up. We'll be playing on Classic. I played my last playthrough on Normal, and that was hard enough. So Classic's going to be it's going to be a challenge. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be Iron Man on, and we are going to get into it. That has to be one of my favorite quotes, really. I'm going to let this cutscene play through as well. So enjoy. Oh, so that's what those things are. Fair enough. I always wondered where that green stuff came from. Water. Delicious.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
I'm gonna need it. Classic difficulty, Iron Man. I don't deal with loss well, so this could be interesting. This could get emotional, guys. Alright, so you get to choose from a few of the base locations. They each have different bonuses. So you got North America, air and space, all aircraft cost less, build and maintain. Europe, labs and workshops, 50% less to build and maintain. I didn't use laboratories and workshops that much last time I played, because technologies seemed to research fast enough once you had a certain amount of scientists, and the workshops, I don't know, it didn't really seem to do much. You could upgrade pistols, and you could upgrade medkits. No, the medkits are in the foundries. Workshops are for extra engineers, that's right. So, but you seem to get enough engineers through doing alien abduction missions and stuff anyway, so I don't think I'll bother with those too much. So, for those that haven't played, yeah, hang on a sec. No, so that's, yeah, Foundry, oh, hang on, the officer training school. So, sort of my strategy here was get the officer training thing that allows you to, so there's a perk, so I suppose you could call it a perk, that allows you to get new recruits, but instead of starting as recruits, they start as the next level, which is known as squaddies. When they're recruits, they usually have to do, I think it's one battle, one mission, before they get a class, which is incredibly annoying, because recruits are downright useless, for the most part. They die easily, they don't do a lot of anything useful, and they die easily. Like, they've got a tiny amount of health. They just seem to be bullet magnets, because I never used to lose anyone that had survived more than a mission or two in my last playthrough, but the rookies would always die on their first mission. I was just really bad at keeping them alive. But yeah, the officer training school allows a perk to be bought where you only need to recruit them. You purchase the recruit and they become a squaddie. So for one reason, doing that will be handy because it'll let me get my 6 snipers earlier, but 2, it means I don't have to worry about keeping recruits alive, because I'm really bad at that. So that's starting in Asia is a definite possibility. South America, yeah, I don't find that incredibly useful. I mean, I can see how it would be useful to get through the tech tree quicker, but the tech tree is not so extensive that you'd need that kind of thing. Not from what I've seen. Unless there's more research past the point that I was at. Like, this is sort of going to be a half-blind Let's Play, because I only played up to the alien base assault, and I still haven't been able to pass it. So I wanted to try it with this crazy strategy, because, you know, what could go wrong with 6 snipers? Everything, actually. Everything can go wrong, and it probably will. But we'll be able to document it and learn from our mistakes. And then Africa. This is also one I've been thinking pretty heavily about. Is all in. Monthly XCOM funding raised by 30%. That's a lot of extra money. But I don't, yeah. Money isn't the most important resource. Really, in this, you've got 3 resources. You've got money, Illyrium, and you've got alloys. Illyrium and alloys are gained from doing alien abduction missions and shooting down UFOs and capturing them and that sort of thing. And then there's the I suppose you could call them resources, but it's they're personnel. You got engineers and scientists. Having more engineers brings down the cost of building things. Having more scientists reduces research time. So, all in all, money's not a huge problem, though. Like I said, with the what I want to do, the 6 snipers, it's going to require a lot of recruits, because it's going to be hard to roll 6 snipers, especially before I get I think it's called the new guy perk. It's going to be hard to get 6 snipers, because I believe to get a recruit to sniper, you need to have them get a certain amount of kills in their first mission. So yeah, it's sort of a toss up between Asia and Africa, I reckon. But I'm thinking Asia. I mean, Officer training school costs 50% less. All projects there. That's good. 30% extra money though. That's a lot of money. I think we'll go with Asia. I think we'll go with Asia, based purely on the fact that Asia actually includes my home country of Australia. So yep, we're going Asia.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan
Okay, so we're starting in India. I believe this is a bit of a story, not really a story mission, but more of a, it builds a bit of backstory. So yeah, it is a story mission. I don't believe there's anything important for this part. No, yeah, this is just the fancy get off the aircraft, spread out and do our thing.
Strike one, this is Central. You are
Alright,
free
so
to
here we
engage
go.
all hostile contacts in the AO.
Classic Iron
Don't
Man.
take any chances.
No chances taken. No, we're gonna take plenty of chances. Okay, let's get moving. So I suppose I'm probably gonna have to change up my strategies, in air quotes, from my first playthrough because everything's gonna be a little bit harder. And by a little bit harder, I'm pretty certain I'm going to die a lot. I'll lose a lot of people. A lot of brave souls will be lost in the defense of Earth. But what are the lives of a few to the lives of many? It's easy for me to say, I'm not the one dying. I imagine they'd be pretty pissed if they realized they could die. But hey, I'm sure the aliens have already killed plenty of people. So while there's nothing really going on, I'm just moving people about. I'll explain a bit about myself and, you know, a bit about this series. I am from Australia. For those that don't know accents, couldn't pick. I am indeed from Australia, from a town in Victoria, little small town. Not much else to do here, so I make videos in my spare time. I'm 19, turning 20 soon enough. I am currently looking into doing a mechanics apprenticeship, but in the meantime, I have videos to make. The series I plan on doing, I plan on finishing the game at least once. The episodes are probably 20 minutes long. For those of you that don't know, Australia has internet that is indeed from the 18th century. Or if they had internet in the 18th century, this is what it'd be like, because it is terrible. So I can't upload videos much longer than 20 minutes. In fact, 20 minutes is probably stretching it, but hey, I'm willing to go the extra mile. So we'll set this guy to Overwatch, and yeah, that's my story and a little bit of my story, and what's going to happen with this Let's Play. So I still haven't seen any aliens. Would like to see some aliens, but nothing yet. Get this guy up in here. Bust through the window. Oh, finally. So there we go. These guys are the sectoids. They're, I suppose, the foot soldiers, the really, really bad foot soldiers of the alien force. They carry little plasma rifles, much like the rest of the aliens, and they have an ability, well, you'll probably see it soon. It's sort of hard for me to explain because, well, I don't know that much about it. So I'll have to crack it in, see what we can do. Hey, first blood. First blood. Who have we got for first blood?
To self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
They couldn't just give us the weapons? It's rude. Sergei Ignatiev. Yeah, okay, the Russian guy. Gets first blood. So we'll break into this building, see what we can see. Got a couple of grenades that I want to use. Grenades are quite frankly overpowered in this game, especially in the early stages. Actually, later game, not so much, because everything's got a lot of health and is extremely hard to kill. But early on in the piece, yeah, the grenades are a great tool for killing everything, as will be demonstrated on these two next turn. Oh, I thought that was the end of my turn. Okay, now it'll be the end of my turn.
Eyes on target.
Oh, I found all the aliens. That's a lot of aliens.
They're on the move.
Okay. Fortunately, they're not too scary. That didn't stop them from killing several of my people when I played it through the first time. I'm not very good at this game. Not at all. And she got flanked, so she's probably dead. Ha! Oh, I wish they took damage from shooting their friends in the back of the head. Much like I do when I blow myself up with rockets. That happens all too often. Ouch! So I believe we're about to have our first casualty of the war here. Yep. There he goes. First military casualty of the war. Recruit Lemons didn't like it at all, but hey, he got a revenge kill. Oh my god. They're all panicking. Please don't shoot my guy. That would be bad. I've had far too many situations where they've panicked and shot each other. Oh my god. See, that's not a good start. That's not a good start. You're panicked, therefore useless. You're panicked, therefore useless. And then the guy with 1 HP is the only one who isn't currently shitting himself. This is an issue. So, I know there's a room over here with 3 aliens in it. 2 aliens in it. Ah, this wasn't such a good idea. I probably can't even throw the... Okay, so I can throw the grenade that far. But he's definitely dead next turn. So he's not doing any... you know what? Take 2 of them with you. This is why grenades are good early in the game. Well, 2 dead enemies.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. While certainly effective at killing aliens, they also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
Not a good start. Not a good start. But at least they've set old mate Anderson up for an easy kill and easy finish to the mission. Easy couple of kit. Is that gonna... Okay, that should kill both of them, and that should end the mission, hopefully. Because we don't need any more people dying. Hey, there we go. Rookie Anderson is going to promotion.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert.
Not a good start. 2 operatives lost.
We can begin researching the...
They will be remembered. So, back at base on a less than successful mission. Let's see what we got. Got a couple new recruits that have been...
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander.
Cutscene.
I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks.
Duly
I'll let
noted.
you get to it.
Should have a couple of soldiers waiting for a promotion. The Russian and the Australian, I believe it was. So, we'll be keeping that Australian alive, hopefully.
If only there was something
there we
we could
go.
have done. Some aspect of our research that we perhaps overlooked.
Unfortunately, he's useless because he's a heavy. Okay, not useless, but heavies are pretty bad. I don't like using them. But more importantly, he's not a sniper, so he's not going to be used too often in this. I am going to have to...
the assault class serves as our front line.
Going to have
They're
to
the first ones into a
use
fight,
not
the
snipers
last
for a little
ones
while.
out. The heavy weapons specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts.
So yeah, heavies are good for using these rockets. The rockets are really good actually, and once you get to Colonel, they actually have a second rocket, so they become really powerful. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use them in this game because I plan on having 6 snipers in my squad. So I will show you
recovered
the...
artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team
All
is
these people
waiting your
talking at the wrong
orders.
times.
We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
So yeah, after every operation, this was Operation Empty Knife. Empty Knife. That's an interesting name for an operation. Hey, I don't make it up. Anyway, so yeah, you get research after every battle, usually. Yes,
Commander,
coming,
to the research
chill.
labs.
God, so impatient. You get sectoid, or depends on what you kill actually. So you get corpses for people to do autopsies on, and weapon fragments from the weapons that explode when they're dropped. So we'll move along here, and I believe I was required in the research lab.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Farlan. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, We will begin research immediately.
Alrighty, let's get on the research then. Xenobiology. Really, I can't do anything else. Okay, didn't get enough weapon fragments. That was probably a thing done on purpose by the developers. So, begin our research, and
our troops have to put their own survival first, but every alien we use explosives against is one less opportunity to recover new artifacts.
Oh, right, I blew up too many people, so I couldn't get the artifacts I needed. Right. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes. I will end this particular part of the recording, and after this I won't actually announce when I'm ending the recording. I'll just continue on and then end it when I actually finish making my bulk recording. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a second.